Hello, it's Danielle. Welcome to Danielle's Habibis Yoga. Today class is a cardio. So it's a more high intensity yoga class. We will be moving through poses at a faster pace and more moderate pace. We'll surely start with the warm-up and cool down at the end. So rest and pose whenever you need it. And we have Golia today. She's going to be doing low impact. She has a shoulder issue. So please follow her or do your own modification. So start here in a child pose. Take your knees wide apart, big toes together, sit on your heels. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, stretch your arms forward in front of you. Palms down on the mat. Shift the weight back into your hips. Hips rested on the heels. Rest your forehead on the floor. Start with pranayama breath. Equal breath. Your inhale is equal to your exhale, in and out through your nose. Find a comfortable rhythmic breath. Try to maintain the same rhythm throughout your practice. And while you're here, set an intention for your practice. Any intention is welcomed. So from child pose, find your way to downward facing dog and start bicycle your legs, bending one knee and the other. Then bend both knees and push your hips up and back, heels toward the mat, and keep your breath nice and steady. Now inhale, put your belly in and up and shift forward into plank. Exhale, lower slowly all the way down, untuck your toes. Inhale to baby cobra, exhale to downward facing dog. Now look forward, step or jump your feet to your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms around and up. Exhale, hands to your heart, Namaste. Warming up again, inhale, reach your arms around and up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, step back to plank or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So in downward facing dog, hands, shoulders distance apart, and feet are hip width. Now look up, step or jump your feet to your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms around and up. Exhale, hands to your heart, Samasthiti. Again, inhale, reach your arms around and up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, step back or jump to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Keep your breath nice and steady. Look up, step or jump your feet to your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms around and up. Exhale, hands to your heart, Samasthiti. Again, inhale, reach your arms around and up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So stretch back and lengthen through the spine. Moving forward, so inhale, take your right leg up and back. Bend the knee, open the hip. Then square the hip and exhale, set it back down. Inhale, left leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip. Then send it back down. Now inhale, right leg up, bring your knee to your nose. Push yourself to high plank position, draw your shoulders down away from your ears, round your upper back and lift your belly. Now inhale, lift the leg back. Exhale, bring it to your right elbow as high as you can. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, twist it, take it to your left elbow. Try to lift as high as you can, keeping your breath nice and steady. Now inhale, lift the leg up. Exhale, set it back down. Left leg up, bring the knee to nose. Push yourself forward, draw your shoulders, round your back, and lift your belly. Inhale, lift the left leg up and back. Exhale, bring it to your left elbow as high as you can. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, take it across to your right elbow. Try to lift as high as you can, keeping your breath nice and steady. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, set it back down. And shift your chest forward into high plank. Lift the right leg up, hold. Lift it from the inner thigh. Then put it back down, switch legs. Reach your left leg up, squeezing the hips in. Warming up the core muscle. and put it back down. Now to low plank, dolphin plank. So exhale, bring your forearms down to the mat, and we'll lift the right leg up and hold. Set it back down. Then take the left leg up, hold it, do not hold your breath, and set it back down. Now push back to dolphin pose. Walk your feet a little in, draw the ribs in and lift the hips up. Then walk your feet about an inch back, lower your hips down to dolphin plank. And hold for a moment here. Keep the breath steady and nice. Now press into plank and lift the hips into downward facing dog. Look up, step or jump your feet to your hands. Inhale, lengthen halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms around and up. Exhale, hands to your heart, Samastitihi. Inhale, reach your arms around and up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, step back to plank or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On an inhale, the right leg up, step it through between the hands, spin your back heel flat and come to warrior two. Make sure your right knee over the ankle, drop the back arm to reverse warrior. Inhale to come up. Exhale to side angle pose, right forearm to right thigh. Look up, or you can take your right arm to your right pinky toe side for deeper twist. Inhale here, back to warrior two. Exhale, hands down and take a vinyasa. Come down to plank or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg up. Step it through by the hand and spin the back heel flat and come to warrior two. Make sure your left knee over the ankle. Drop the back arm to reverse warrior. Inhale to come up. Exhale to side ankle pose, left forearm to left thigh and look up. Or you can take your left arm down to your left pinky toe side for deeper twist. Inhale, come up to warrior two. Exhale, hands down to the floor and take a vinyasa. Go to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now inhale, right leg up again. Exhale, step it through between the hands and now hop, switch legs. Keeping the knees behind your toe or right over your ankles. Use your core and land soft. Few more times. Now last one, keep the right leg forward and come up to crescent pose. Now lean forward, pick up the back leg and come to warrior three. Now set it back down to crescent pose for one breath. Then back to warrior three. And back to high lunge. Inhale, tap the knee and exhale, come up. Inhale now to back to warrior three. Exhale to crescent. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands down to your mat. Hop, switch legs, and we'll do the same on the left side. So a few hops in here. Land soft, use your core. And now on the last one, keep your left leg forward and come up to crescent pose. Leaning forward, pick up the back leg and come to warrior three. Set it back down to crescent pose for one breath. Then back to warrior three. Back to high lunge. Inhale, tap the knee and exhale, come up. Inhale here to warrior three. Exhale to crescent. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands down to your mat. Hop, switch legs few times. On your last one, keep your right leg forward and come up to crescent. Now we're going to tap the back knee down to the floor gently and then straighten. Tap, straighten. Tap, straighten. Hands down, hop, switch legs. Few times in here. And on your last one, keep your left leg forward. Come up to crescent. Again, tap the back knee to straighten. Then tap again. Straighten. Tap. Straighten. And now hands down to the floor, take a vinyasa or skip to downward facing dog. So if you're in your vinyasa, take a chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. On an inhale, right leg up, step it through and make your feet to parallel. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Prasarita Paduttanasana A. Toes pointed a little toward each other. Shift the weight toward the balls of the feet and lift the shoulders. Now inhale, lengthen halfway up. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale all the way up. Now walk your feet a little in and take your left leg to the right into curtsy lunge. Exhale, come up. Then right leg to the left into curtsy lunge. Left leg to the right and come up. Then left leg to the right, come up. Again, do it a few more times, so switch legs from the right to the left. And on your last one, just come up. Now inhale, look up. Exhale, fold to Prasarita B. Crown of the head toward the floor. And hands on the hips, shoulders away from the ears. If your head doesn't touch the floor, it's fine. Hang forward. Now inhale, look up halfway. Exhale to Warrior 2. Arms down, step back to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through and walk your hands to the right. Inhale, lengthen. And now grab your big toes with your fingers and wrap them around. Exhale, fold into Prasarita Padottanasana, a wide leg forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, come up. Now interlace the fingers behind your back for Prasarita Padottanasana C. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Crown of the head is reaching toward the earth. Again, hips right over the heels. Firm the leg muscles. Inhale, lengthen halfway up. And exhale to come up. Left leg out to Warrior 2. Hands down to the floor and take a vinyasa. Lower down to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment here to ground down in deepening your breath. Now look up, jump or step your feet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, drop the hips and sit into Utkatasana, chair pose. Breathe here. And exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, lengthen halfway up. Exhale, back to Chaturanga or plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Step it through to Warrior 1. Inhale, lengthen in here. Exhale, back to plank or Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg up. Step it through to Warrior 1. Inhale here. Exhale and lower to plank or Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stretching back in here. Now look up, step or jump the feet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, drop the hips, sit into Utkatasana. And exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale to Chaturanga or plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg up. Inhale, step it through to Warrior 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to plank or Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg up. Inhale, step it through by the hand. Come up to Warrior 1. Exhale and lower down to plank or Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stretching back. Now look up, step or jump the feet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, drop the hips, sit into Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale to Chaturanga or plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now shift the chest forward into plank. Lower down to Chaturanga. Up to plank. Lower down to Chaturanga. Back to plank. One more time. Chaturanga. Up to plank. Chaturanga. Now inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now exhale to plank and lower down all at once to the floor. Interlace your fingers behind your back and lift up into Shalabhasana, Locust pose. And release. Now switch to interlacing and lift up again. Chest and legs up. Tailbone toward the heels. Lower down to belly. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pose here for a moment. Come to steady breath. Ground down again. Now look up, step or jump, come to seated. And lie down on your back. Oh, that was a good workout. Coming into a bridge pose here. Feet, hips width apart. Outer edge of your feet parallel. and lift your hips up. Lower down to rest. We'll add a few more here. If you need to add more variation, please do. Keep your belly lifted, chin to chest. Lift your hips up, interlace your fingers, straighten your arms. Keep breathing. And release. Now take the heels together, drop the knees on each side, and rest. You can surely join me here or just take a break like Gulia, Garima, and Amy. They choose to just take it easy today. Or you can join me, do one more bridge and add some variation if you like. And please do by lifting the legs right up, then down, left up and down, and release. Now hug the knees to your chest, rock side to side, give your back a little massage. And rolling up and down your spine, come to seated. Double pigeon. Right leg on top, ankle on top of knee, and knee over ankle. And fold over. Now come back to a nice steady breath in here, stretching the back. And come up on an inhale, switch the legs and fold forward and breathe. Soften your jaw, your chin, eyebrows, and breathe. Inhale to come up. Now extend the legs, sit nice and tall. Inhale, reach your arms around and up. Exhale, hinging from the hips, fold forward. Paschimottanasana. Pull the crown of your head toward the feet. Pull your feet back and keep your legs firm. Or use straps if needed. Inhale, come up. Exhale, and come down. Take your knees to your chest. And take your arms to a T. And the knees off to the left and look to the right. Nice twist. And come back to center. And we'll go to the other way. Knees off to the right and look to the left. Now you can cross the legs for deeper twist if you like. Come back to a nice steady breath again. And back to center. Now get ready for Savasana. Make yourself comfortable and lie down. Lengthen the tailbone toward the back of the knees. Let your feet flat open, your arms by your side, palms up. And just relax. Quiet mind, quiet body, Shavasana. As you are here resting, I have a quote for you. Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. If you realize that you have enough, you are truly rich. Take a nice long stretch over your head. Make some movement. Bend the knee, roll over to your side. Pausing for gratitude for all our blessing. Then make your way up to seated, taking a moment, respecting and honoring yourself for all the wonderful things that make you who you are. Then take the hands to the forehead to remind us to have a clear and loving thoughts. Hands to your mouth to remind us to have a clear and loving communication. Hands to your heart to remind us to have a clear and loving intentions. I honor each one of you and thank you so much for your beautiful practice today. Namaste. Thank you so much, guys, for practicing with us today. Don't forget to press the like button and see you next time. Bye-bye.